The ceremonial first pitch at Camden Yards came about because my son Brian, my younger of the two sons, thought that something special should be done for my 80th birthday. So he contacted the Orioles, and the Orioles, who don't ordinarily just do it, and of course the young lady that he spoke with was much too young to realize who Johnny Dark was and what his history was, but he told her that I was on WTTR and that we're an Orioles affiliate. She knew that. So consequently, she contacted Betsy Santos, and that got the ball rolling, and Betsy got in touch with my daughter Danielle, and she got the word out. And I don't know whether you know this or not, but in Section 80 on my 80th birthday, we had over 90 people there. Some people who I hadn't seen in 25 or 30 years. It was such a touching night for me. It was amazing. We've watched so many games on television, or we've gone to Camden Yards, but there is a different perspective when you're down on that field to see how well it's manicured and how it looks and everything else. It's difficult to describe, but it was definitely a thrill. I won't put it up there with the Beatles, but it was a thrill. As a kid growing up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, probably about the 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I really became involved in listening to radio and hearing disc jockeys and wondering how they did what they did. Radio is one-on-one. I'm a communicator. You know, yes, I'm a disc jockey, but I'm a communicator. I say a lot of things that people can identify with. And that's what fuels me, it really does. I mean, people who say, oh, I can't wait till I'm 65 and retire. Retire to what, you know? I still say that, first of all, I'm in great shape physically at 80. However, you know, I love to use my brain. And you have to in order to do this and maintain a high-skilled area of performance. The thing that's happened with the mega conglomerates in the broadcasting industry, they have all downsized all their stations. A lot of them are not live at all. In Carroll County, the station is live a good portion of the time, and you're allowed to do what we call personality radio. Very, very few stations allow that anymore. They tell you what to play and tell you what to say. And that's never been my thing. I mean, I've done personality radio my entire life. Another thing that radio stations have gotten away from over the years is serving the community. And that's not true here. We serve the community in a number of ways. And I can remember the head of one very large broadcasting firm making a statement when somebody said, well, what about public service? He said, we're not in the public service business. We're in the business to make money. Well, the stations that I worked for over the year, legendary stations like WCAO, believed in giving back. And of course, if you know the heritage of this station with Dwight Dingle and all the people that have come after him, it's always been a very large part of the community. As a matter of fact, when Jeff Laird bought the station, I said to him, Jeff, you may have put the money down and may have bought the station, but this station belongs to the Carroll County residents, and they'll tell you that. I taught at Towson for 6 years. I love dealing with young people. There aren't as many opportunities today as there were, say, 20 or 30 years ago, because I had mentioned to you, radio stations have downsized. Some are not live at all. But I still believe in following your dream because it happened to me. And if you really want to do something, if that's what you really love, go for it. And another expression that I use from time to time is, it's better to have tried it and failed than never to have tried it at all and look back on it and say, oh gee, I wish I had, you know? The opportunities are fewer, but if you've got talent, you can make it.